So I'm back from my holiday in France and it was a wonderful time. We had fantastic weather and I was so lucky that Sony gave me the new Sony Alpha R4 as a loaner to take it with me on my holidays. So I decided I would like to photograph some birds because where I stayed in France, it's near Bordeaux. There's a nature reserve for birds that's called Parc ornithologique du Teich, and it's not far away. It's about an hour's drive and you can stay there for free with your camper car for one night. So I decided to do that, so I had the opportunity to go into the nature reserve in the evening and the next morning. And the very nice thing is that if you buy a ticket for 2 or 3 days, you have the possibility to enter the park not at 10 o'clock in the morning but at 8 o'clock, and this is exclusively for the people who buy this 3 days ticket, which is by far not expensive. I think they take for 3 days, they take about 25 euros, so it's really nothing. The reserve itself, it's quite big and there are a lot of paths you can go. And in this reserve they built, like you find it in Africa in the national parks, they built these heights. These are block houses made out of wood, very nicely done, and you can go inside and you have these openings where you can watch the birds and also of course photograph the birds. So I did this and I took with me the 100 to 400G master lens and the teleconverter, and I also wanted to test out the crop mode of the new camera because with all these megapixels you still get, I think, about 26 megapixels in crop mode. So all in all, at 400 millimeters that makes 600 millimeters in crop mode, and then on top the 1.4 teleconverter, so you end up about 840 millimeters. And that's quite a lot. The light was okay, it was not perfect. Of course, in the morning and in the evening, it's not a lot light if you photograph with a teleconverter. And as you need really high shutter speeds, you have to push ISO. I'm really happy with the new camera. The AF performance is really nice, it's a step forward. The ergonomics step forward, the viewfinder is a step forward. There are really quite a lot of things that are better. Do you need 60 megapixels? It's always a question of what you shoot and everything. For me, what's interesting about the 60 megapixels, of course, is in landscape photography. Resolution is nice to have, and for wildlife, the crop mode is quite interesting to me. Of course, the A9 is still the absolute winner when it comes to AF performance, and of course also blackout time of the viewfinder, which is non-existent on the A9. So with the A7R4 you get, in my opinion, about the same blackout time as on the Alpha A7R3. So this is quite something I can live with, but of course the A9 is quite better here in this respect. All in all, I hope you like the video. It's a little bit like you see how it is at Teich, and you can also see how the heights are, and at the end of the video I will show you some of the photos I took there. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and see you soon. It's Thursday and my 10th day now here in France, and I will be driving to a nice reserve for birds now, which is nearby Arcachon. It's a really big reserve and a lot of heights are installed there, so I'm really looking forward to test out the Sony A7 R4 with the 100 to 400G master lens and to have a very nice time there. I'll stay there with the camper van overnight, and so I can enjoy the evening light and the morning light in the reserve. So fingers crossed they open very early. It's not sure if they do it out of season. So let's go.
Nach 150 Metern rechts abbiegen.
It's wonderful here. So this is one of the many heights you find in this reserve. They're really nice made, and it's very quiet here, and you have the opportunity to photograph outside all of this into the lakes. Amazing. Having a little break.